and Pete and I would not pitch for 3 or 4 days or a couple days, and we just go in and tell him, hey, that's when the Oriole minor league camp was at Biscayne Bay down there, the Biscayne College, I guess it was, and Pete and I'd walk by and say, hey, uh, we're going up and pitch in the minor league today. We'll be back by game time. And in uniform, we'd go out and get in the car and drive up there, and then I'd go look up Cal Ripken because I played 2.5 years for him, and kept a very, very good friendship with Cal. And he'd say, okay, fine. You go pitch over on field 3, and Pete, you go pitch on field 4. And when you're done, you'll be done. We just went back. We'd usually stop and get a beer on the way, and then go back to the stadium. And then we'd change your uniform, go sit in the stands, and I would go sit on the bullpen, and then we might even get in the game that night.
Hey, everybody. That was just a short clip from a recent interview with Eddie Watt over on John Mangini's channel, and also wanted to thank him and Dan for co-hosting that interview. It was a lot of fun. So thanks again, guys. And I also wanted to thank everybody that popped into the chat and asked all the terrific questions. All right, moving on. I've got this 1956 Bob Weisler or Weisler, I'm not sure how you say it. And I got to looking at it. It looks like he's got his white home uniform on and not the gray. But what's interesting about that is so he played for the Washington Nationals, but I can't say I'm real familiar with Griffith Stadium, but I don't think this is Griffith Stadium in the background. I think that's old Yankee Stadium. So I'm not sure what Topps was up to there, but I think they put old Yankee Stadium in there and Bob's home uniform. But anyway, those 56 cards are an awful lot of fun to look at. They got a lot of stuff going on in the background. Got a few other pickups real quick I was going to share with you. All right, so this next card I showed not too long ago, or did a spotlight on. It was Vada Pinson. And, hold on a second. Cincinnati Kid over there, he's doing a Vada Pinson run as well. And before he starts each of his videos, he does... I got to give him a hard time. Anyway, Cincinnati Kid and I are both doing a Vada Pinson run. And so I had mentioned in one of my previous videos that Pinson, I think, is number 10 on the all-time hits chart for those that are not in the Hall of Fame. And it was a list that was full of steroid users along with Pete Rose. There you go, Topher. All right, moving on. And I guess we'll throw Vada up here. So again, I'm sorry, that was a 1962 Topps, in case I didn't say it. All right, next up I've got another run that I'm working on, and that's this guy, Rickey Henderson. I think this is his last Topps card. It's from 2003, although I think he played in 2003, the season of 2003 with the Dodgers, but I don't think that Topps made a card for him. So I think this is his last one. And here's what the back of that looks like. Look at all those numbers. I don't know if you can see all that. But what a crazy career. So we'll put Rickey up here. And then one other one I had was another Rickey Henderson I picked up, 1991 Topps. Love that. I love that image of him sliding in. So, and this is in a 10. I got a pretty good deal on it. Here's the back of that card. So those were my my most recent pickups as far as cards are concerned. But I did pick up a few comics, so I'm going to show a few of those real quick. So the first one here, of course, the Amazing Spider-Man. 285. I had this small little run of Spider-Man that I did not have, and so I needed 285 and then the following books as well. But that's the first one. And this gang war thing, that's a plot that Marvel has used a lot over the years, and so I think they just did it in the last year as well. But 285, that's by the way, that's the Punisher, Frank Castle, there on the front of that one. And then here's 286, which has got the Hobgoblin, the Rose, which is the Kingpin's son. And here we have one with at issue 287 that had the Daredevil. And the gang war is still going on, part 4. I just love the art of these old Marvel books. Here's one with, I believe that's the Black Cat down here, Falcon, Kingpin, Daredevil, and of course, Spidey. That's issue 288. And that was the end of the gang war saga. But I did need this one as well. It's when the Hobgoblin was revealed in issue 289. So another good looking cover. And then I did have one issue of Captain America that I needed to fill in my gap for a run, and that's this one. That's an older one. And I wish the dealer wouldn't have put a sticker on there that says Bronze Age, but anyway, Captain America 125. This is some real classic art in this one. But anyway, well, that's all I have for you today. We'll move the captain back here a little bit, and Ricky, and I think we better bring in Vada Pinson one more time so I can taunt my buddy Topher over there with the Cincinnati Kid. There you go, Topher. All right, guys. Keep growing your collection, card farmers. We'll see you next time.